Okay, now you are given A is the point -1, 4, and B is the point 11, K, where K is more than 0. The length of AB is 13 units. 3A, find the value of K. Okay, since it tells you that the length of AB is 13 units, okay, how do you still remember what's the formula for finding length between 2 points? Okay, the formula that will be square root of, okay, it can be x2 minus x1 or x1 minus x2, it doesn't matter. Okay, I said this many times. Square plus y2 minus y1 square. Okay, so let's say your A is your 0.1. Let's say A is your 0.1 and B is your 0.2. Okay, let's say that's the case. Then your AB will be equals to square root of x2. x2 will be 11 minus x1 minus -1 whole thing square plus, okay, your y2, which is your k over here, and your y1 will be 4 whole thing square, and this whole thing is square root. In the question, it's given that AB is 13, and that's why this thing over here is equals to 13. How do you continue next? You need to remove the square root, correct? So how do you remove the square root? Okay, you have to square both sides. That's why this becomes 13 square equals to 11 minus -1 square plus k minus 4 square. 13 square will give you 169. Okay, if you do not believe me, you can press your calculator. 11 minus -1, that will give me 12. Okay, this will give me 12, and 12 square will give you 144. K minus 4 square. K minus 4 square. This is actually your A minus B square. Can you still remember that A minus B square is actually equals to A square minus 2AB plus B square. Do you still remember that? Okay, so in this case it's K minus 4. So therefore it will be equals to K square minus 2K and 4. 2 k and 4 plus negative 4 square. So this will give me k square. 2 times 4 will give me negative 2 times 4 will give me negative 8k. Okay, negative 4 square will give me positive 16. And that's how I get k square minus 8k and plus 16. After this step, we try to simplify. Okay, how do we simplify? Okay, we try to bring the number over. So how do we bring the okay, we shouldn't say bring the number, we balance the equation. We balance the equation by subtracting 169 on both sides. Okay, we subtract 169 from both sides. This side will become 0. This side will become minus 9. Then we factorize this. I hope you still remember this. We factorize this quadratic equation. You get k minus 9, k plus 1. Okay. Since this multiplied by this will give you 0, it means that either one of them will be 0. Because anything multiplied by 0 will give you 0, correct? So either this or this will be equal to 0. That's why the step is written like this. And because of these two relationships, k is equals to 9 or k is equals to negative 1. Okay, but why k negative 1 is rejected? Let's take a look at the question again. Okay, it says that k is more than 0. Okay, that is why k equals to negative 1 is rejected. And therefore, this is your final answer. K equals to 9. Okay, if you cannot remember how we factorize this quadratic equation, okay, please refer to your previous notes, or you can look for me to help you go through with this concept with you. Okay, now we go on to 3b. Find the equation of the straight line passing through AB. Okay, same thing. What are we given here? We are given 2 points. So if you are given 2 points, what do you need to do in order to find the equation? Okay, I mentioned before, in order to find the equation, the first thing you need to know is the gradient. Therefore, in order to find the gradient, you need to remember the formula. Okay, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, in this case, B is your point 2, A is your point 1. Therefore, you have y2, this is 9 over here, minus y1, which is your 4 over here. Then it's x2, which is your 11, minus negative 1. Okay. And once you evaluate this, you get it to be 5 over 12. Okay, then you write down the equation. You know it's y equals to 5 over 12